We've got our infantry charging a little too far forward. Oh, crap. We've got our archers charging too far forward, too. Back! All right. Infantry, go ahead and jump in with the war dogs. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle. I do have it paused here for just a moment. Now we are going to go ahead and basically charge the enemy here. A bit unusual, considering, we could have our archers stand back and shoot them all and everything, but they've got their royal longbowmen, and of course they've got the catapults there, so I think we need to be the ones to move, especially since they're on a hill, and my deployment zone was such that basically they would be on a hill regardless. Though, I mean, it is a slight incline. Like, it's not like they're standing on a mountain and we're in the valley or something. But basically, I'm going to have the wolves, or the war dogs here, charge basically all along their front line with the infantry in close pursuit. And Carda will be there too, since he's an infantry bodyguard. The archers just behind them, and basically just kind of tie the enemy down where they are. The cavalry are gathered entirely on our right flank and are going to zip on over here, as you can see. Actually, I could have shown you, here's where the infantry is going to line up, as well as the archers. And basically just start hitting them in the flanks, and especially trying to tie up some of their cavalry, who could easily join the front line. The only real worry I have is maybe here on the left flank, where they do have, of course, their own cavalry, and we don't. But I think we should still be able to hold them back with Carda and the infantry that are on that side, while the cavalry, our cavalry, sweeps in on the right and just kind of rolls them up. So anyway, let us go ahead and unpause and let the battle begin. You can see the enemy is actually charging forward. I'm not sure how far forward they're going to charge. Oh boy. Cavalry. Guys, move a little further over. Oh shoot. We've got... We've got our infantry charging a little too far forward. Oh crap, we've got our archers charging too far forward too. Back! Alright. Infantry, go ahead and jump in with the war dogs. Alright, and now let's get our cavalry charging in here. Again, the Horsemen of the Shades are actually pretty good units, but they are not nearly as good as our own units. So we should be able to sweep them away, basically, is where I'm going with that. Alright, let's have the archers fire. Oh, well, what do you know? Looks like one of their units actually retreated. You guys go ahead and charge in there right into the rear. Very good. You guys can go ahead and pursue them. That's fine. Okay, seriously, what are you guys doing back and forth, back and forth? Just attack them and be done with them. Okay, attack in the rear there. Oh, archers, stop firing.
Shows his worth. Nothing. Any of our warriors will die rather than run.
And of course, it's the Adunabar macemen that are still holding. And the enemy commander is dead. Hooray, hooray. Okay, you guys can get on back over here. Let's see, where did the rest of our cavalry go? There. Oh, okay. Both of those cavalry units are back there, so come back. Oh, actually, get over here, too, and you can assist the war dogs over here. And let's see, we have this cavalry unit here, which is killing off those guys. You may continue to do exactly that. See, we've got these cavalry units here. Why don't you guys get over here and pursue them as well? We can have the infantry just kind of pull off to the side here. That's fine. Oh, these guys are actually still fighting. I mean, not for much longer. I'm sure this will probably break them. There we go.
Enemy army runs. Now
Broken. All right, let's have one of the cavalry units go after those grim spears. And it looks like these guys were all broken over here. All right, excellent. How did we do casualties-wise? Looks like we actually suffered some decent casualties among some of these, or at least on this Rittermark Rider Mercenary unit. These guys start off with 160, so fairly minor casualties except for this unit here, which seems to have suffered quite a lot. We unfortunately took some casualties among the archers because I didn't tell them to stop in time. I assume most of the casualties among the warhounds were actually the dogs themselves, so we'll probably not actually, like, really lose any of them. And of course, we don't know how many we're going to heal, but anyways. I think we did pretty well. I'm going to guess, before we actually look at the statistics, I'm going to say we probably did pretty well. Okay, the edge of the map is right here, so that guy is going to be dead here in a moment, or he will make his escape. And it looks like he's going to make his escape. The war dogs literally saved his life by preventing the cavalry from reaching him. Of course, the dogs are continuing to chase him off of the battlefield, so he's not exactly 100% saved yet. All right, so there we go. There's the casualties there. We actually got all of our archers back, as is tradition at this point. I mean, I don't think that happens literally every time, but it happens, I think, more often than not. So, yeah, we got all of our archers back. We got some axemen, mercenaries back, and that was it. So all of our other casualties stuck, which, yeah, it looks like this unit suffered a lot, the Rittermark Rider mercenaries, and these axemen as well. The other casualties, I would say, are perfectly acceptable given the circumstances, but man, I wonder what units they were facing that they took such casualties. Maybe this axeman unit was the one that was fighting the macemen. That would certainly end badly for them. And I bet you, I guess I'm not sure. Our cavalry were all over the place. It could have been a unit maybe that like briefly fought spearmen and I wasn't paying attention, or they were fighting the general's bodyguard because I think he was zipping around the battlefield a fair bit too. Then again, I think I also did have some of my cavalry strike in the rear of the macemen, and they still stood and fought for a bit, so it's also possible that some of them died there. All right, but anyway, let's take this back to the campaign map.